Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2.
3:25, go! Hornet!
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Okay, ready?
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Get set, get set.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. QB decides to keep it here. Finding some room at the 25. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ready up.
2nd down after that previous play.
Come on, set.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Okay.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage.
Set.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Easy.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Are you
A
ready?
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Slide 22. Slide.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Cricket. Longer. Longer. Dino.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
On the set.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Tackle out play at the 26-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Clear. Clear. Roll. Ready.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Now 55 feet.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6.
Here we go. Man.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Check.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback, seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Is good. That makes the score Ohio State 7, Oregon 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, a touchdown to a wide open lead. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running through the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they hand it off to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Check, check. Gaucho, gaucho. Acorn. Hornet.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Norris. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Okay.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the
effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards.
On the set.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Cricket.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Okay,
The
ready.
Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here comes a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ready up.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Lasso.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Is good. That makes the score 14, Ohio State 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. Looks like one more play here before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
14, set to kick it off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field.
Reload. Flip. Hand.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now, extending the play now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Buckeyes churn out another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Get set. Lion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now play number 9 on this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown.
Ringo, Ringo.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Get some space around the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ready?
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Easy. Ready, go.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
And blue. Timber.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The bunt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On the set.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Let's go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We're back locked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
325. Unlocked. Tuna. Terrier.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
On the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Okay,
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
here we go.
Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Griffin. Check. Heinlein. Timber. Lizzie.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
Here we go.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Ready up.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try the option play here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Reload.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score. Miami 41, Ohio State 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.